A lot of things are happening in the world today, and when you sit back and watch, you tend to ask yourself question, where are we going with this? What is this world turning into? A Nigerian UK-based pastor abandoned his wife, the children, marries another lady in Nigeria. Hi guys, you are watching Chiki series. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I quite appreciate that. It's good to have you around again. And if you are new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video. Make yourself comfortable as we get right into this gist. So, a Nigerian UK-based pastor named Reverend Prince Odemena, who is with the Church of England, has taken another wife despite allegedly being married to a lady called Genevieve. Then, according to the report, the couple is blessed with 4 children, 4 adorable kids, but their relationship has been turbulent due to alleged wasbos, which has left the lady with a designed lip and a bump on her forehead. So these two people, they've been married for over 10 years, and it was the lady who helped the guy to get his full British citizenship and also supported him throughout his studies in the UK. However, the guy is saying that the lady cheated on him, allegedly, and also the family has been allegedly maltreating his wife for over 10 years, and he returned to Nigeria in January to marry another woman. This is really sad and heartbreaking for somebody who is a reverend in a church and who has 4 kids. Not that if he wants to leave the marriage that he will not leave. There's a way you do things. He would have done that legally by filing for a divorce. Then it will be clear that he wants to leave the marriage. But now he left the wife in the UK and went back to Nigeria and married another woman. He wants to eat his cake and have it. He wants to keep that woman and keep the one in Nigeria. I don't know how he wants to navigate, how he wants to do that. Then the family, who has not been on good terms with the lady for over 10 years, this guy knows about it, and he is still with the lady, or he was still with the lady till this moment, before he went and married and conducted this marriage behind her. Is it that he was just tolerating the woman, trying to put up with her, waiting for him to get British citizenship from the woman before he moves on? So he decided to leave the first wife without telling her anything, without divorcing her officially. Then what about those kids? He didn't think about those kids, their welfare, how he would take care of those kids. He just abandoned them. This is just so sad. You know, the problem I have with this story is that the man did not divorce the wife. He just went and married. If they don't want the woman, then they would have done it legally. They would have divorced the woman legally. He just left that family in the UK and came back to the village and married this lady. And this new lady, I don't know whether she actually asks questions, because some people, they don't really ask about somebody's background. Once they hear that there is a suitor or a man who is looking for a wife, they'll make themselves available. And to worsen the whole thing, the man's family supported him, knowing fully well that this man has a family in the UK. This is really sad, honestly. Not thinking about those children, at least they would have done their divorce quietly. He can go and marry whoever he wants to marry. Now, these children now with their mother in the UK, they didn't even know that the man went back to Nigeria to marry another wife. So, I don't know his fate, whether he'll come back to UK or whether he will remain in Nigeria. Now, it is very clear that he has moved on with another woman. But did he even think about these 4 kids? How he will take care of them? How he will pay their child support? Because if they've done proper divorce, they would have found a way to make sure that he pays child support for these children. Or he just wanted to abandon them. Maybe when the first wife must have finished training them, he'll come out from blues and tell whoever that cares to know that he is their biological father. Yeah, you are their biological father, but think about how to invest in them, how to put your effort and be present in their life, and also find a way to make them know that their father is still alive. There's an eyewitness that he decided to write a letter to Church of England to expose the whole thing, and that was how all these pictures came to light. So the person wrote this letter: Dear Church of England, I'm very concerned about the behavior and wickedness of one of your so-called priests who goes by the name Prince Dom Odemena, who I believe is serving under Emmanuel Church, Forest Gate. The Reverend Prince Odemena is an assistant curate at Emmanuel Church in Forest Gate, East London, and the vocation officer, that's vocations enabler, with the Church of England. I was present during his ordination at the Anglican Diocese of Olo, under the leadership of the Most Reverend Bernard C.I. Okoro. I'm also aware that he's married to a lady called Genevieve, who I believe to be from Owerri, and they have 4 kids together. I know Prince Odemena's family very well. They are very wicked set of generation. The whole of Amibo knows how wicked his family is, especially his mother, who claims to be a woman leader in different organizations and using that disguise to cover up her diabolical lifestyle. The Reverend Prince Odemena's mother is known for how lies, wickedness, and how she fights in public with everyone she comes across. This family maltreated and abused the said lady he married in the UK over 10 years ago with 4 lovely kids, as evident, and I believe they are still married, and he, Prince Odemena, has now married a second wife here in Nigeria as of January 2021. The said Reverend goes about telling whoever that cares to know how his innocent wife in the UK, whom he abandoned with kids, 4 kids, which cheated on him and all manner of lies just to cover up his wicked, abusive, womanizing, and even unkind lifestyle. He treated that woman in order for him to marry a second wife. Here in Nigeria, he goes about saying he bought a house in the UK for the wife and takes care of his kids, of which is 100% lies and fabricated stories. The legitimate wife, Genevieve, who resides in the UK, helped him to get his full British citizenship and supports him throughout his studies in the UK. And now that he is established, out of blues, Mr. Prince and his family go and marry another woman. So this is the reason why most people who talk about relationship and marriage, they talk about leveling up. If you're a woman, you attain certain level of education, these relationship experts, they advise you to marry somebody who is also at the same level of education qualification with you. Then if you're a woman who has paper or who has documents in a country where you are, they also advise you to marry somebody who is also at the same level that you are, who is also resident there, has his own papers, so that it's not as if the person is doing you a favor by marrying you, so that you give the person the document. Because sometimes when you even give the person the citizenship, it might end up not working in your favor. I've seen cases like that whereby the woman will assist the man. At the end of the day, the man will leave the woman and follow another person. Sometimes it also happens to men. It's not only to women. It happens both ways. A man will bring this lady from the village, train the lady. After, the lady will leave the man and follow another man. This is the reason why some talk about leveling up. If you're in a particular class or status, you marry another person who is also in that same status and class, so that you be sure that the person actually loves you, not that the person is marrying you because you have a document and he doesn't have, or because you are more qualified than him, or because you are doing a better job than him. But when all of you are on the same level, then you'll be able to say, okay, the love this person is professing for me is genuine. However, that doesn't mean that people cannot pretend. There are some people that also pretend, even when they're in the same status with you, they're on the same level with you, but at least it will be a bit reduced. I just feel for this lady now, though this is a developing story, we keep an eye on that, because we only heard from the eyewitness. We've not heard from the man, we've not heard from the woman. Maybe the woman might tell her own story or share her own story to the world. Then we'll be able to know what exactly transpired. But this is really sad that this man did not divorce his wife before going to marry another wife, and he didn't even start any divorce process, at least for the wife to be at alert that the husband is going to bring in another wife soon, or that the husband is moving on. If he had started a divorce process, then the woman will know, okay, this man doesn't actually want me in his life. At least she will have at the back of her mind that she's not wanted, and it will help her to be prepared psychologically and spiritually. It won't come to her as a shock. She knows what she's expecting. After all, he has said it, or he has already filed for divorce. It's okay, no problem. But now he just secretly went and did that. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think this is the proper way to go about it? If you don't want somebody, abandon the person and the children. This is how much he hates the woman and the kids, that he didn't even bother about their psychological well-being, about the emotional well-being. He just took off, and the next thing, he was in Nigeria and did his wedding. Even the family didn't ask him whether he has divorced. Then the other lady that he married, I wouldn't know what he said to the family. Is it that they don't know that he was married before? Nobody asked question. Even the lady did not ask question. So guys, I would like to know what you guys think about it. Drop your comments below for me. I'm gonna sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to share this video with family and friends if you love it, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it, because it helps with the algorithm. Bye for now. Thank you and remain blessed. I love you.